With our next fight of the night, we have Erik Lutes versus Chad Williamson. And making his way to the cage right now is Erik Lutes, 6 foot, 185 pounds, fighting out of Hannah City, Illinois, and School of Defensive Arts. Having a chance to speak with him before the fights, he made sure to mention that he's sort of fighting with a heavy heart because it's his sister's 21st birthday, but apparently she committed suicide at the age of 11. So he's sort of fighting with a heavy heart, but also with a ton of inspiration. And he said that he wanted to dedicate this fight to her and also to people who fight bullying and, you know, sort of that sort of thing that goes along in schools, and especially for kids of that age. And, you know, it had to be really tough for him to deal with something like that and also be able to get through and train. So I don't know if you guys have ever had tough situations when you were training and prepping for a fight, but did that motivate you, or did that make it really, really difficult to get into that gym and work?
Well, first off, I'm sitting here with a heavy heart because that's a sad story to hear, especially to a child that was so young. I mean, 11 years old is insane. It's always tough. It ain't ever easy.
And now making his way to the Caged Aggression Octagon is Chad Williamson, 6'2", 185 pounds, fighting out of Rock Falls, Illinois, and Asylum MMA.
So my guess is he's coming to grapple. I mean, there's no, you know, it's no secret. Asylum, Joe Laughlin, those guys, it's what they do, man. Joe's he's a wizard on the ground, and he's a great coach. So, you know, that's just my guess. He could have some great stand-up, such as Wetzel and Austin Hubbard, because, you know, that's where they started. But, I mean, hey, his coach is Joe, so my guess is to have some at least decent grappling, if not great jiu-jitsu.
Now, one interesting bit about Mr. Williamson is that he is 37 years old.
Get low.
And also, this is his debut fight. So
Get
debuting
low.
at 37. He's putting me to shame because I'm 37, and I don't know if I could be doing something like that right
Never too late.
now.
Our next bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Middleweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, an even 6 feet tall and weighed in at 184 1/2 pounds. He trains at the School of Defensive Arts. Joining us from Hannah City, Illinois, Erik Lutes. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 183 1/2 pounds. He trains at Asylum MMA. Joining us from Rock Falls, Illinois, Chad Williamson.
Erik Lutes in your red corner, Chad Williamson in the blue corner. Eric Carr's your referee tonight. Jeremy J.D. Dorsey here on commentary tonight with the exception Sean West and the henchman Jordan Hinman.
Yo.
Let's watch some fights.
Get it. Heard a lot of screams for that.
Yeah, I was
for
going to
Chad.
say, we know who the crowd's here to see.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, no.
Why not?
Swinging for the fences. Uh-oh.
There it comes. I told you.
Oh, he's done already.
Done. That is.
Oh,
Man.
let's go.
Is that a power bomb?
That's a sidewalk slam. You
Oh.
got to know wrestling to know what that was. That was a sidewalk slam, baby. That was a D'Lo Brown lowdown.
Looks like Lutes is in a great deal of pain right now. Might be with his shoulder.
I think he broke his chest.
I say, yeah, broke his nipple. But I'm gonna say he probably broke a rib.
Popped in his
You got to
chest, I
learn to
think.
fall. I mean, and you practice that at those levels, at higher levels. You learn to fall, and I mean, he was just. It was.
He held on for dear
And
life. He went for a ride.
I would imagine that, you know, with it being so, we got to give it up to him. What guts to even come in and finish this
Ladies
out.
and gentlemen, your referee, Erik Carr, 15 seconds into round 1, declaring your winner by submission due to injury, Chad Williamson.